Today I will tell you about saints and mentors. Saint George, he was from the stars. Mentors and saints come to Earth by choosing the scenarios that are suitable to the frequency of Earth. Saints, which have come until now, experienced to be neutral within duality, and gave strength to the people who suffer. Saint George was embodied on Earth only once. If you look, you can notice his energy. Himself passed away in agony. The reason for that was to show how cruel can people be before love. Right now, there are saints on Earth who have not been discovered yet. Some of them will not be noticed at all, and some of them will be discovered within 10 years. Some of them will be young, some will be old. You allowed the clergyman to make this choice and classification. But now, souls that are on Earth will make this choice and will give this position to people. Saint Michael was a warrior, just like an indigo, but Saint Michael was always mistaken with Archangel Michael. Saint Michael and Archangel Michael are not the same person, not the same beings. Saint Michael has never been an angel. He was a wise man, and because he fought fearlessly, you always thought that Archangel Michael fought also. You describe him as the commander of the warriors of light. However, there is no army at angel degree, because angels reflect the pure love of your Creator. Therefore, at angel dimension, there is no army and war. Instead of warriors of light, use the beings of light and enable the beings of light come to field. When they come to the field, they raise the vibration of the field and they transform automatically everything and everybody. Raquela, you can find her in a very small church. She is the helper of animals and children. She is a soul who transformed what she has been through with her family to love. Rumi was a mentor above saints. Shams was a walk-in, and he came from another planet out of your galactic system called X6110. Saints and dervishes were like spiritual teachers, but some of them struggled for awareness and some to be recognized. When you visit a shrine, raise your right hand to the door, and if you feel heat, you will notice that the energy there is at high frequency, because the conscious frequency is loaded at shrines. There is not a soul and being that is answering your prayers there, but a high conscious frequency that is suitable for you to create. And you, by initiating to that energy, start to create. That is the reason why the priests, kings, and the warriors are buried under the chapels. Look at the signs, look at the drawings, look at the architectural designs. They carry messages more than the words. These souls are souls that they form energy piece percentage is in middle level. When these percentages raise, the guides, masters, and prophets who have completed their karma come. Until now, I was the piece with the highest percentage that descended on earth. Some saints have been deified later on. They are known as half-god, Aphrodite, Hathor, and some in fact don't show these titles before humans. Plato, Tesla, Da Vinci, Coelho. These people have a gathering energy. People who can't stand each other, people who don't like each other can meet within their energy, and it becomes easy for them to take action. There is a piece in the brain which you haven't discovered yet. We call this piece core. And this piece is the form of the identity of your soul in the body. This core is located between the two lobes, and it corresponds to the point where soft spot is located. When you examine, you will see that there is another structure there, but no one showed the courage to cut the under part of that structure. And that structure is the first piece that dies when a person dies, because it is the identity of the soul, and when it leaves the body, there is no need for that piece. Data goes to the two lobes of the brain from this identity point. Habits and behaviors gained from previous life enable your capabilities in the mind field. Information headlines, slogans coming from the previous life reveal your reactions, your character, your qualities. When you are in your mother's womb, during the meetings with your guide and Earth Preparation Council, you decide which ones of these data will be active and which ones will not be. And the reason your soft spot staying open for a certain time is that these meetings continue, because we want your souls to experience pleasure. Your souls, while are being tuned with mind and body, clarify the points to be left active by realizing what kind of world they are to come, how their families will be till soft spot is closed. And this is why, if you talk with the soul of your children until that moment and support for their consciousness to be open, the information which remember, support and prove the archaic information will come to Earth easily. This is not an obligation, need, or something to be regretful. Because in the journey that you are heading towards your existing essence, there are more than one path, and you can go from any point to another point by walking, with horse, with car, with plane, with jet. Therefore, if the point that you want to reach is certain, the vehicle is not that important. Travel in your brain. You are forgetting to focus on your brain while you are focusing on your mind. Try to feel both sides of your brain during your meditations. Try to communicate with them. You are wasting your time with your beliefs and patterns desperately instead of working with the most powerful and quickest reacting piece in your body. Just like dealing with the steam of a pot of soup instead of adding salt into it. Now it is time to look inside the pot. Touch your brain, move with your brain, give instructions to your brain, not to your mind, because instructions that go to the brain from soul activate the mind and the creative piece of the mind. You give instructions to brain with your mind. Let's say you are angry. When you are angry, your mind says to you, suppress this. And this thought gives instructions to your brain, such as eat, eat more. And brain creates feeling of hunger in the body. Your stomach starts rumbling. Your blood sugar decreases and you start eating. This is not your way. Your soul says there is anger frequency in your energy field, and the soul knows that that frequency can be converted. If you can feel your brain with your soul meditatively and recognize your brain cells, then you can get involved in their creation. Excrete serotonin. Create the feeling of satiety. After you start controlling your body, you can start controlling your mind. You are happy. You are excreting serotonin. You are not hungry anymore. And mind creates the reality within the data it received. It becomes obliged to believe and creates. You cannot fill a bottle that has holes. Mind is holy, but there are no holes in brain.